Hey, how's it going, guys? I wanted to talk a little bit about dieting. I know I was supposed to do it a long time ago, but I've actually been having issues with my diet as it is. I have kidney disease, and I also have to keep a strict diet. So if you're someone that has kidney disease or know somebody that has kidney disease, they probably got a piece of paper detailing what items to stay away from, what fruits, what vegetables to stay away from, and also things that are okay to eat. Now, what they don't tell you is that you have to really take a look at the quantity. And the problem with me is that I was staying away from, bananas and potatoes and things of that nature. But I was eating large quantities, so I was trying to gain weight because, the weight that I am now is not the weight that I am accustomed to. At one point, right before I got sick, I was up to 130 pounds, and I lost literally, I think, like 10 pounds the first week because of the diet change. It was so severe that, fear set in, and I thought, whoa, how low am I going to go? Well, unfortunately, I can get as low as 105, which I feel the weakest at. So, basically, what you have to watch out for is amounts. So, what I would do is take that list that they give you and write down grams per item. Like, for instance, rice. They say that you can't, but it's not really something that you can't have. It's just, you have to think about it as something manageable. So the total amount that the doctor prescribes, and please speak to a medical professional about this, because your situation might be different than mine. Well, most of the time they say you have to keep under 2,500 milligrams of potassium if you're on a low potassium diet. So you have to take an account how many milligrams it is for rice for measurement. What I started doing, which makes way more sense, is being very minimal and trying to eat way below my means. So I shoot for 1,500. That way, at the end of the night, there's something that I want to eat. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to write it down, or worry about what I'm consuming. So what I do is I'll do just half a cup of rice, and that's around 68 grams, give or take, depending on which rice it is. I just do straight white rice. And with vegetables, I do the same thing. I pick the vegetable and I just do a half a cup of vegetable, and I weigh it as well, just to make sure that what I'm consuming is exactly correct. I know exactly what I'm measuring is correct, basically. And that's how I know how to keep tabs with it. Now you might say, well, what if I go eat out, and what if I go to a potluck or something? Well, that is tough. That makes things a little bit, confusing. But unfortunately, if you really want to be disciplined, I understand sometimes you just gotta have to have a cheat day. But to be honest, you have to think about your health, because you can have a cheat day if you're trying to lose weight and you'll be fine. But in a low potassium diet, if you cheat, there could be some serious repercussions. So we don't want that to happen. Well, you have to keep an account. If I know I'm going to eat out, or I'm going to go out with friends, and this might sound terrible, but I eat something very light in the morning. I'll eat something very light in the morning, and I'll skip lunch, and I'll have a dinner, and the next day, I just, I'll eat something light again for breakfast. It's kind of like, you gotta think of your kidneys like a trash compactor, right? You can't just overfill it with stuff, because then it's just gonna get clogged and your waste isn't gonna go anywhere. So those are things that you can do. Now, here's another thing. I do love vegetables. I love carrots. I love broccoli. Now, you can consume a little bit more, but you have to put a little bit more work into it. So what you have to do is, and make sure this is not soft water you're using, because soft water can have a lot of potassium in it. So you take your vegetable, you cut it up into thin slices, and you put it into water and you let it soak. Minimum 4 hours. If you could let it soak for 4 hours, drain it, let it soak for another 4 hours, and repeat the process for a total of 24 hours, that's going to yield better results. So you can do that, and it actually takes all the potassium out, and voila, you can eat more carrots, you can eat more broccoli, but it is time consuming, and if you're very busy, it's not really something that's feasible to do. So with me, I just took the approach of just being very disciplined, and I just don't do that. So what I do is I just keep things very minimal. I look at food not by necessarily enjoyment, but I look for food as in for fuel. So a quick breakfast is like 2 boiled eggs, okay? And using 2 corn tortillas. Like, you can put a little bit of salt, not too much, and put some hot sauce, and it's pretty good, And that's your protein. So it's straight protein, it's low, it's about 68 milligrams per egg. So you're not wasting a lot of potassium. It's kind of like a numbers game. So you do that. For lunch, I do love peanut butter, and I do enjoy a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I do that for lunch, and I'll do like a piece of fruit, like an apple is really good. But an apple can be up to 192 milligrams for a small apple. So I make sure it's a small apple. A sandwich, depending on how much you do, like 1 teaspoon or 1 big spoonful of apple. It depends on what the quantity is, but you could do, as little as 128. And so as you start adding this stuff up, it's not a lot. You're definitely under your average. Now dinner, I tend to do like a rice, half a cup of rice, half a cup of vegetable of some sort, and that's it. Now, if you're consuming juices, that is definitely something that's going to eat up potassium fairly quickly. So keep that in mind. The importance of drinking water. Consult your doctor. But for me, he wants me to drink a lot of water. Now here's the stipulation here. Water does not have potassium. It can overwork your kidneys. So you need to speak to your doctor about that to see if it's something that you can do, because sometimes you might be retaining water, and the water will end up in your legs, and that's not necessarily something that we want to deal with. So that's something you talk to your doctor about. Look for swelling as well. Other than that, I'm just going to stress the importance of eating a disciplined potassium diet. The reason that I hadn't made a video was because I didn't have my things together. I was staying away from potassium food, but I was eating large quantities of rice. I was eating beans. Beans are deadly when it comes to potassium diet. Beans have a large amount of potassium diet, and really that was what was spiking my levels. But in my culture, I'm Mexican, and can't go a day without beans. But I have learned not to. Let's just say that. What happens if you have a high potassium diet? If you eat high potassium, you'll start feeling chest pains, and it's, can lead to a stroke, so you don't want to do that. I started feeling chest pains at one point, and I had to go to the emergency center, and that wasn't fun. Basically, they held me there for about 3 hours. They give me a liquid that I drink, which helps you flush out your system. Now, here's the thing. This same liquid is literally the same thing. It's called Kayexolate. They might do different forms, but sometimes they give you a bottle full of orange powder that you mix with water, and they ask you to do I think 3 teaspoons mixed with a certain amount of water, and you do it once in the morning, one in the evening for 3 days, and this flushes your system. It takes all the potassium away from even your muscles, so it makes you really weak. Really important not to lift anything heavy during this time, because you can rupture something. And really what it's doing is binding all the potassium that's in your bloodstream and in your muscles and flushing it out. It's very important to eat something like Metamucil, so that way you don't have a very hard stool, because that can cause really problems with your colon. I'm telling you, man, it's rough. So you want to keep and maintain a good potassium diet, because if not, what they'll do is they'll put you into another medicine. I drink Veltassa, and this is a powder similar to Kayexolate. It's just at a lower degree, and when you drink it, you have to drink a lot of water, overconsume water, because just like Kayexolate, it dehydrates you. So if you don't drink it, you're going to start getting headaches, you're going to be dehydrated, and that's just not good. And then your stool will obviously be hard, so it's just not good on all ends. So you really have to drink a lot of water. Now, with that said, the last thing is you got to stay active. And for me, I felt very tired, and I felt very lethargic. Stay away from sugars. The only sugar I really eat is just from the fruit that I eat, which is just 1 apple and the jelly on my sandwich. That's it. If you do that, you're good. You don't have to worry about anything, because the more sugar you have, you're going to start feeling it. You're going to start feeling drowsy. You're not going to want to do anything. It's important for you to stay active. The more active you get, I'm convinced that it helps with your bowel movement. It helps with your muscles, from keeping from developing more issues, other illnesses down the line. So you have to stay active. I work on my yard every weekend, and I try to do it every morning. And I do a lot of different things. I work on eBay stuff, trying to declutter. That's what I'm working on right now. I do podcasts. I do music. And so I'm always very busy talking to friends who do projects with me, and I write stories, and we share our stories and try to get better at things. Staying active is the best thing that you can do if you have kidney disease. It's the best thing for you. I go on walks with my wife, and I can't stress how much important it is to be active. Right now I'm going to a podcast. I just got here. But if you have any questions, let me know.